Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 18th. Leo, we're just going to jump right in here and see what is going on for you. That's too many. I don't take pop-outs anyway, but let's see here, Leo. At the end, by the way, we're going to pull 3 yes or no question cards. If you don't have questions, that's fine as well, because I will be putting all 3 cards together. But Leo, you got like 4 cards anyway, so whatever. We're just gonna go with it. But let's see here, Leo, what is going on for you at this time. You start off with the Ten of Wands. I feel like you're feeling burdens. I feel like you're feeling pressure just in general. Some of you, I feel, could be feeling pressure in your close relationships here. Which we see here with the King of Cups. Good card, but it could represent like emotional pressure, feeling pressure from social situations, people around you, the world in general. So I just kind of feel like you're feeling pressure. There really is no good answer here, because Ten of Wands, he just has to make it to this village here. So really my only advice is to just keep pushing, keep trucking at this time, especially if you're feeling pressured or anything like that in life, from something that you can't escape, right? It's like we all have to experience pressure in life from like work, our responsibilities or whatever. But the good news is I feel like you're getting to the end. I mean, he's about to reach that village. He is about to put his burdens down. Your crossing energy is the High Priestess in the Empress. So I feel for a lot of you that this could be like just not knowing answers could be part of this pressure that you could be feeling with the High Priestess. I feel like you need to trust your intuition for sure with both of these cards. Again, the crossing energy can be what's hurting you, but it can also be what is helping you as well, or it can just be the advice for how to overcome this. So I feel like for some of you, trusting your intuition is going to be very, very important with this energy. I also kind of feel like this is saying that some of you might have to make some sort of sacrifice, which we see here with the Ace of Swords. I think people think of like the sacrifice as a bad thing, right? This is coming up in the area of your thoughts, the Ace of Swords. The good news is your thoughts are on victory. So it's like you're not giving up on this Ten of Wands, on whatever it is you're trying to work towards or accomplish. I feel like you are not giving up at this time with the Ace of Swords. He has, there's this palm frond here, which represents sacrifice, and there's also this olive branch over here. Can represent an offer of peace, but it can also represent abundance. So I feel like there is abundance coming in for you. And look, in the area of your future thoughts, you have the Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy. You have the Empress here, but with that Nine of Pentacles, it is almost like I am seeing this as more of a rebirth type situation. Like maybe you were the Empress, maybe you feel like you fell from grace or whatever you want to call it, and now this to me is you're kind of like rising back up. I would kind of call this like a Phoenix rising type of reading. It has those vibes to me here, Leo, where it's kind of it's like maybe you have experienced the burning down in your life already, or you've been kind of going through it. You could literally be feeling burnt out, and I feel like you're about to rise up. Look, even in the area of your foundation, you have the Hermit. The Hermit, he has climbed to the top of the mountain. He is shining his inner light. You always get this card. I mean, for months now, you've been getting this card, and I always say to you that I feel like a lot of you need to open up to like teach other people. And that's a word that I always get for you with the Hermit. The Hermit doesn't represent teaching, but kind of, and it's more like leading by example, right? The Hermit has climbed to the top of the mountain. He has gained a lot of wisdom. So simply by existing, he is teaching other people because it's like he has done something difficult. But I feel like some of you need to, think about that. Like, how can I be more of an example? Or, how can I show people what I've done? All that stuff kind of pops into my head here with that Hermit energy. In the area of your past, you have the Queen of Swords here. This is like some sort of clarity, and so I feel like you have gained clarity maybe on like why you've had to go through some difficult challenges with the Queen of Swords. I do feel some of you have been dealing with a air sign as far as love is concerned as well. You do have like divine counterparts here if you're looking for love. We're going to have to see where this is going for you here, Leo. It actually looks pretty good. I would say, by the way, if you're like in a relationship that you're trying to improve, this looks like a relationship improvement. I mean, I'm like, to me, it's kind of cheating because, with Mercury retrograde in Libra, I mean, hello, that's all about relationships. And so it doesn't really surprise me that like a lot of people have been getting these messages of like needing to fix relationships, or if you're in a relationship, there is energy to fix it if you desire to do so. So, might be something you want to look at. In the area of your near future, you have the King of Pentacles, stability, abundance, good things coming in for you here, definitely. So I feel like there could be a lot of abundance here. Also a card of accomplishments as well. So I feel like you could be accomplishing quite a bit with the King of Pentacles energy. In the area of the next few months, you have the Queen of Cups. Feel like a lot of you are feeling very nurtured or feel a very strong nurturing energy. I do feel like a lot of you could be nurturing something into existence. Like, she is the card of the mother, but she also is a card of like nurturing energy, caring energy. So I feel like you could be kind of doing that. Again, I always say, to me, Leos are like the true nurturers of the zodiac. I mean, to me, there is really no other sign that is as nurturing as a Leo. So I don't care what anybody says, right? And so I kind of feel, I think I've said this to you before, I feel like you kind of embrace this energy very well, the Queen of Cups energy, even though it isn't necessarily fire energy, right? Next, in the area of your closest relationships, you have the King of Cups here. So I feel like you're feeling very supported, but I do feel like some of you, I was getting like weird words at the beginning of the reading, like emotional suffering, but I felt like it was more like smothering is really the word that, I was trying to get, right? Where it's like you could feel like your emotions are smothering you, or maybe you feel like people in your life are smothering you, or maybe it's a specific person that you feel like is emotionally smothering you. So definitely something that I would look at. I do like that the King and Queen show up here, and again, it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. I don't attach gender to my cards, but I do feel like you could be attracting a person who is kind of like your divine counterpart. I actually like this for you. And I would say it's someone who's very, like, I would say these two together are perfect together emotionally. So it would not be emotionally smothering. If you're in something that is emotionally smothering, then you could be meeting a new person that isn't, or you could be leaving that situation, moving towards a person who isn't gonna like smother you emotionally or take advantage of your emotions or anything like that. So I do like to see that for you here, Leo. Next, in the area of your future feelings, I feel like you're getting your groove back here. With this card here, Leo. That's what's popping into my head. So I feel like you got like a little bit of a spring in your step in the near future. It's like you finally have enough. She has 6 pentacles on one side, 3 pentacles on the other. It's kind of like says that she has enough for herself, and then she has enough to give away as well. It's like she has more than enough energy, abundance, money, whatever it is, whatever it is that she wants. It doesn't matter. So I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in for you here, or you just have a lot of abundance in general with that 9 of Pentacles. And finally here, you have the 3 of Cups. So I do feel like your outcome is a celebration. I do feel like a lot of you will be celebrating in the near future, or just finding a lot of happiness. It's also a card of like your community. And so I do feel that a lot of you could be kind of creating or finding a lot of support in your community. Pretty straightforward. I want to clarify this here, Leo. I do feel like you could be attracting people at this time as well. You could be just very attractive at this time, Leo. And you could be attracting like love or communication. But I want to see where this is going. With this right here, you have the Hierophant, card of the teacher. It's funny that I was talking about teaching with this Hermit energy. Some of you, that is like marriage. But I feel like some of you have questions about marriage. I can't get away from the questions today, but I can't get away from the questions of that High Priestess right here. I feel like there's a lot of questions that either you have. I think it's you. I was going to say it's someone else, but I really feel like it's you with that Hierophant energy and the High Priestess. It's like, I feel like if you're looking at love, or if you're looking at getting into a relationship, you could be saying to yourself, do I really want it? Do I really need it? Do I really, like all these things rushing through my head. Like, is it really valuable and all this other stuff? I really feel that if you're going to be getting into this right here, it has to be valuable. It has to, provide some sort of value to you. And I mean, you're going to have to do the same thing for the other person, but at the same time, I think you would, because of the way that you're looking at it here with the High Priestess energy. With that Ace of Swords, you have the 2 of Cups. Again, some of you could be making a sacrifice in love, walking away from one thing so that you can have something better. I do feel like there's love coming in for you here with this card, so I do like to see that. I also kind of feel like you're communicating with your higher self. Again, 2 of Cups to me is you and your higher self. The Ace of Swords, communication. So I feel like you could be receiving, like I said, trust your intuition right here. And with the Hermit, you have the Two of Wands. I feel like you need to not wait to make some sort of change. I feel like it's hard to make a change for you, Leo. I always get these like messages for you, Leo, and you're the only sign that gets this, where it's like maybe you've been doing the same thing for like 40 years, 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, whatever. It's like you've been doing the same thing in work or business. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is like establishment. It's hard to walk away from something that is King of Pentacles. Like if you've had a job for 30 years, yeah, it would be hard to walk away because maybe you have benefits, maybe you know everything about it, right? So it'd be very scary to do something new. But I do feel that you are definitely one of those signs where there are like a lot of benefits on the other side of doing something different. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands here. Yeah, needing to be bold, needing to be assertive, needing to really go for something new here, Leo. Queen of Wands, very attractive. You could be attracting a fire sign, a earth sign into your life as well. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Four of Cups and the Page of Swords here. I feel like you have to, I feel like you're going to have to look for this, right? Like, if you want love, the Page of Swords is a seeking energy. It is an energy of needing to get out there and look. So, if you want love, I would get out there and look. With the King of Cups, Ten of Cups, I don't know, you could be meeting someone that you have a family with, or that you will have a family with, that you will be creating a family with. So, if you're looking for love, this looks amazing. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Pentacles. As I always say, it's basically the universe saying I meant what I said. So it's like you're getting back to this Empress. It's almost like you're rebuilding your Empress status, right, in your life. And Empress status is abundance. And she understands that her energy comes from an infinite source. So she's like truly abundant. She's not just like, oh, I have abundance. She like truly knows how to manifest and kind of draw abundance to her. So I feel like you're getting back to that place. And with the Three Cups, Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a major victory coming in for you. So I do feel like there could be like a victory or just some sort of win coming in for you. It's like you're getting, I feel like you're kind of, I wouldn't really say glowing up here, my favorite, right, with the Empress, but I do feel like you're kind of like getting back into that state. And a lot of people seem to be going through that right now. But that looks amazing. So love it, Leo. I feel like you're getting into a much better place with this energy. But Leo, we're going to pull 3 yes or no question cards now. And if you don't have questions, that's fine. I'm just going to put them all together at the end. But Leo, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3 here. So feel free to pause this reading if you need time to think of your questions. But for question number 1, I would say yes, Six of Pentacles. Yes. For question number 2, I would say no, the Moon. Here, I feel like saying no. And for question number 3, I would say no, Ten of Swords. So putting this all together, I definitely feel like you need to start putting energy into something new. Ten of Swords, something is dead, done, over with. The Moon, you need to walk down a new path. Could be a little mysterious, High Priestess, so you don't know all the answers yet, but I feel like it will pay off. On a simple level, Six of Pentacles is my card of planting seeds, which we see here twice. She has this garden behind her with these grapes that have grown, right? So in a lot of ways, I feel like the things that you're doing now are going to pay off big time in the future. So really, it just hit me. It just thunderstruck me, Leo. I feel like the message of your reading is like the actions you're taking now are going to, pay off big time in the future. And I feel like that's what your reading is trying to say. So love it. Looks really good. So thank you for being here, Leo. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you. But thank you and definitely enjoy your week.